The night before her wedding, Morgan Hayes was hit by a car while trying to save Sebastian Cole. She was thrown into the air, suffering multiple fractures, and her face was severely disfigured from the impact. Despite her injuries, Sebastian didn't turn away from her. He still married her, and continued to cherish and protect her as he always had. Everyone said Sebastian loved her more than life itself, that his love for her went beyond superficial appearances. She once believed that too until half a month ago when she discovered he was having an affair with their housemaid. "Sally, help me schedule a full-face skin graft surgery with Dr. Cook in Haputa." Hearing Morgan Hayes' request, her best friend Sally Cook immediately sensed something was off. "Morgan, a full-face skin graft is extremely painful and comes with a high risk of infection. Sebastian loves you so much. Would he really let you take such a risk? I'm divorcing him soon. It's too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll tell you everything once I get to Haputa." After hanging up, Morgan lowered her gaze to the video playing on a loop on her phone. In the video, Sebastian Cole was pressing Luna Yates beneath him, moving with urgency. Luna wrapped her long legs around his waist, her face flushed, eyes hazy with seduction. "Mr. Cole, can you even get hard looking at your wife's scarred face? Don't bring her up and ruin the mood," Sebastian panted, slapping her. "Stop squirming, you little tease. Are you trying to drain me dry?" Luna pouted, looking half annoyed and half coquettish. "You're so mean." Morgan and Sebastian grew up together as childhood sweethearts. The night before their wedding, they were in a car accident while taking their wedding photos. Morgan threw herself in front of the car to save Sebastian, getting hit and flung into the air. Her body suffered multiple fractures, and her face was scraped against the pavement, leaving it completely disfigured. Yet Sebastian never showed any disgust toward her. He still married her, treating her with the same care and devotion as before. Everyone said he loved her more than his life, that his love surpassed superficial appearances. She once believed that too. But half a month ago, she sensed something was off and secretly hired a private investigator. Only now, after receiving this video, did she finally realize Sebastian had been cheating on her with their housemaid all along. The video kept playing on a loop until her phone finally powered off. She didn't know how much time had passed before the door suddenly swung open. Sebastian rushed in, pulling her into his arms. "Morgan, you scared me to death. Why weren't you answering my calls?" The scent of sex still clung to him. Disgust churned in Morgan's stomach as she shoved him away. "My phone died." Luna strolled in leisurely from the doorway, her gaze landing on Morgan's scarred face, her tone laced with jealousy. "Mr. Cole, I told you that Mrs. Cole never ever leaves the house. How could anything have happened to her?" Sebastian shot her a sharp look. "Shut up. As the housemaid, you're supposed to stay by her side at all times. How could you not even know that her phone ran out of battery?" Luna tugged at her clothes, deliberately revealing the kiss marks on her shoulder, and said with a hint of grievance, "My boyfriend came to see me today. I told Mrs. Cole about it." Back in her third month working as their housemaid, Luna suddenly mentioned to Morgan that she had a boyfriend. Morgan genuinely congratulated her, and even promised to give her a generous wedding gift in the future. Thinking about it now, she realized what a fool she had been. Luna had clearly been involved with Sebastian all along, and was just flaunting it in front of her. Sebastian reprimanded, "I made it clear on the very first day that your priority is always Mrs. Cole." Tired of their performance, Morgan cut him off. "Fire her." Both of them froze, turning to look at her. Luna's voice trembled as she pleaded, "Mrs. Cole, please don't fire me. My mother depends on my salary for medical treatment. If I've done something wrong, just tell me and I'll change." Morgan's tone remained indifferent. "You haven't done anything wrong. I just don't like you being too considerate." After all, she had been considerate enough to take care of her husband too. That was a bit too much. Tears welled up in Luna's eyes as she turned to Sebastian, who instinctively pulled Morgan into his arms. "Morgan, Lulu has been dedicated to her work all this time. It was just one mistake. Can't you forgive her?" Morgan let out a soft, mocking laugh. "Lulu." Sebastian's expression stiffened for a moment, before he quickly composed himself. "You always call her Lulu so affectionately. I just picked up the habit." After saying that, he put on a stern face and turned to Luna. "Miss Yates, if you mess up again, even if my wife forgives you, I'll fire you immediately." Luna bowed her head, and obediently agreed before retreating under his scolding. Sebastian then reached into his pocket, and pulled out an elegant jewelry box. He opened it, and placed it in front of Morgan. "Morgan, I had this necklace custom made at the jeweler's just for you." There was no trace of excitement in her gaze, as she looked at the expensive diamond necklace. "I heard that men only shower women with gifts when they feel guilty about something." She looked directly at him. "You've given me quite a few gifts over the past 3 months. Did you do something you need to make up for?" Sebastian's eyes crinkled with amusement, his face perfectly composed. "Why would you think that?" You're my wife. When I see beautiful jewelry, of course, I want to buy it for you. After dinner, Sebastian personally applied the healing ointment to Morgan's scarred face before pressing a gentle kiss to her forehead. Morgan couldn't tell which version of him was real anymore. Unwilling to face his deception any longer, she turned over and pretended to sleep. The moment she fell asleep, Sebastian quietly left the room. Not long after, Luna's gasps echoed from the living room. Morgan opened her eyes and peered through the narrow gap in the door. Luna was straddling Sebastian, dressed in a revealing maid outfit, her sounds growing louder and louder.